match will be a professional and sanctioned match and shall count on the official professional records of Mayweather and Pacquiao, and the final rules for which shall be subject to the mutual agreement of Pacquiao and Mayweather and subject to further approval of Netflix. This fight is not canceled. I know that there were some things spreading around, some boxing news outlets and stuff yesterday. It is not canceled in any way. Floyd Mayweather is in a breach. He is officially in a breach. He's been in a breach since the day he went out and said what he said on Saturday, but he's officially in a breach as of yesterday. He has a cure period. There are certain things that he needs to do, and he has multiple breaches, not just one.
People want to know, how do you beat Manny Pacquiao on the second go around?
We both winners, because it's an exhibition, so we're both winners. We just want to go out there and entertain the people and put on a good show.
Did you see what Floyd said? I think he's saying that he feels it's an exhibition and not a real fight.
Is that what he's feeling? But he signed a real fight.
So it's for sure.
Yes, the contract that we signed is a real fight.
Real fight. Okay. Yeah, because I know he said.
I want to fight an exhibition.
No exhibition. It's either real fight or nothing.
Yeah, it's a real fight. Yeah.
Facing a serious legal ultimatum that could impact the future of modern boxing, Floyd "Money" Mayweather is now dealing with a potential breach of contract dispute that threatens to disrupt his highly anticipated return to the ring. For months, the combat sports world has been buzzing about a possible Netflix-backed rematch between Mayweather and longtime rival Manny Pacquiao. What was once promoted as a historic professional sequel has now turned into a heated disagreement over the nature of the fight itself. Pacquiao's team, led by CEO Jazz Mather, isn't just expressing frustration, they're backing their claims with documented evidence.
Been a lot of confusion that's going on. I know that there's been some tweets that's been presented on our end. Yeah. And obviously there's quotes from you kind of saying that, hey, one, this is not an exhibition, and two, the fight is still on. So could we just start from kind of, I guess, both angles on the exhibition, true not, and is the fight still going on?
All right, so it's never been an exhibition. It was never an exhibition. It was never discussed as an exhibition. There were no talks of an exhibition. The contracts, not contract, contracts, multiple contracts signed on various different dates, okay, and we're always for a pro fight. So this is for a pro fight. It was always a pro fight. Floyd's been aware that it's been a pro fight from day one. He's been involved from his side with his management on the negotiations, on the economics, back end, front end, all of that stuff. So no chance ever that this was going to be an exhibition. That's first point. And right now he's in a breach. He's in a breach. He has to provide, some form of acknowledgement that he is going to cure this breach by tomorrow, end of business day. And if there's no acknowledgement that he intends on curing these multiple breaches, I'm not just saying one. I mean, listen, one of the breaches in there is his Greece fight that he's posting, his exhibition against the Greece fighter, the Greek fighter. Like, he can't do that. He can't do that fight. It's a direct breach of this contract. So he has to provide a notice that he's willing to cure. His team has to provide that. And if they don't, then it's next steps. So we're not at a liberty to disclose every single thing that's going on or the nitty gritty of the contracts or the details. But I mean, you're not dealing with a mom and pop operation here, right? I mean, look at who's behind the event. So obviously you can be sure that these contracts are buttoned up.
This goes far beyond typical pre-fight trash talk meant to build hype. It's being framed as a calculated legal move. According to Mather, Mayweather has already accepted a substantial advance on his fight purse, effectively binding him to the agreed terms. In high-stakes boxing, taking the money usually signals full commitment to the fight. However, Mayweather's recent actions suggest he may be trying to take a different route.
I mean, it's unfortunate that it's come to what it's come to. Obviously, when we first heard about him having a 3-fight deal, we understood why he's having a 3-fight deal. I gave my name to people that he could have fought, that could have helped him if he was in financial crisis and needed to recoup some of that money back. And Manny Pacquiao was one of the names. It's crazy that it's even got to this point. I don't even know what to think about it at this point. Obviously, signing multiple deals and getting in advance and having them pay you ahead of the fight. I mean, like, is that normal? Does that happen?
I mean, you can. Ocho, I've known players that they burn through their money. They take out an advance on next year's salary.
Nah.
Yes.
Wait, hold on. Wait, bring that. Hold on. Time out. Bring that back to me one more time.
I've seen guys. I know guys. I'm never gonna put their business out there. That go through the money that they made in 25, that they got to take an advance out on 26 salary. Yes.
Man, I hope ain't none of this true, man. I know they're pretty much quotes, but I hope Floyd ain't in that predicament, bro.
I hope so too, Joe.
Details within the signed agreement have revealed a growing disconnect between Floyd's public statements and the reported legal terms, leaving fans unsure what to believe. In recent appearances, Mayweather has downplayed the rematch, describing it more like an exhibition or a light event. However, according to those involved in drafting the contract, there is no mention of an exhibition anywhere in the official documents.
So we're good?
Yeah, first of all, back to you at Sphere. What part did being at the Sphere kind of play you taking that fight?
Well, as of right now, we don't know exactly where the fight is going to be at. We don't know the location of the fight. The Sphere is one of the places that they talked about. So we don't know if it's 100% going to be there. And this is not actually a fight, it's an exhibition.
Okay.
So we're going to do it again, and hopefully we're going to entertain the people.
Right. And as far as that, what's it going to be like fighting him again, like 11 years later now?
It's just, I never really took any abuse, in the sport of boxing. Still extremely healthy, work out every day. And, I got an exhibition with Mike Tyson also, another exhibition in Greece. So if I'm just sitting at home and I'm just working out every day, spending time with my grandson and spending time with my children, I said, why not go out, have a little fun, entertain, and put on some exhibitions? So that's what I'm doing.
I don't hear exhibition nowhere near in that statement.
The word professional is in this contract 11 times.
Oh, wow.
Another part, and which will be a professional and sanctioned boxing match and shall count on the official professional records of Mayweather and Pacquiao.
Yeah, I don't get exhibition from that.
Listen, here's the thing, right? If anybody wants to talk, right, back it up. Because you can back it up. So Floyd wants to come out and start being an actor. I mean, he should go audition for a movie instead, okay? Simple. I rest my case.
The distinction is critical. An exhibition carries little real consequence, but a sanctioned professional bout puts everything on the line, including Floyd's undefeated 50-0 record. That's why many observers are questioning whether Mayweather fully understood the implications of what he agreed to, or if hesitation has set in now that his legacy is genuinely at risk. Meanwhile, Netflix finds itself in the middle of a growing promotional dilemma. The platform has already announced the event at the state-of-the-art Sphere in Las Vegas, a venue built for blockbuster spectacles. But while the promotion is moving forward at full speed, uncertainty around the fight itself is creating tension behind the scenes.
I'm going to ask you guys, can you duck at 50? Can you really? Is it really ducking at 50? If it is, it is. Let me know in the comments. But can you duck at 50 though? If it's like, I ain't got that kind of time, man. And when you listen to Manny Pacquiao talking about his game plan and how he's going to approach the rematch.
What adjustments do you think you're gonna make for the rematch? Adjustments compared to the first fight.
I have the improved and better strategy compared to the last one.
I know it's something you've been wanting for a very long time. I know you felt that that first fight wasn't, the best of you, right?
Yeah. This time, no excuse.
That's crazy talk. Manny Pacquiao is one of those crazy ones, man. That's why he did stuff and accomplished things, 8 divisions and all that stuff that, I mean, it just can't happen anymore, right? Manny Pacquiao did that crazy, what Bud Crawford did last year, just the psycho Sam Langford shit, right? The Henry Armstrong shit, hit the Tyson Bell. That's Manny Pacquiao. I do think Floyd Mayweather, I think he's trying to wiggle out of it, or like Manny Pacquiao is saying here that he's just trying to play mind games, and hopefully Manny Pacquiao doesn't take the fight seriously.
If this fight falls apart, or ends up being reduced to a glorified sparring session, the consequences for Netflix could be severe. The platform is aiming to establish itself as a serious force in live sports, especially following the momentum of events like Mike Tyson vs. Jake Paul. A collapse due to contract disputes would raise concerns about working with boxing's biggest names and the unpredictability that comes with them. At the same time, insiders and former champions are questioning the motive behind Mayweather's sudden push to take on a wide range of opponents, from international fighters to social media stars. This has fueled speculation within the boxing community, with some suggesting that the volume of exhibition bouts points toward a strong financial incentive. While nothing is confirmed, the pattern has sparked debate about whether these moves are driven more by opportunity than legacy.
What is his lifestyle? Well, you got 2 jets. You got people, you know, and they said that he had people to wash his cars, even the ones that he wasn't driving. $1,000 haircuts. You got maid, you got entourage, you flying all these people. I mean, I've never seen Floyd out in public without 6 bodyguards.
It adds up.
They ain't working for free.
Yeah.
So all those Hermes bags. How many of those big Hermes bags? And he got the crop. He got one Himalayan. Them bags start out about 150, go probably to 300,000-400,000. He probably got 15 of them. How many watches? Probably got 40 watches. The report that they filed, a lawsuit against him, he got a $1.4 million worth of jewelry in Florida.
Damn.
This past summer.
Shit.
Ocho, how many? Ocho. Okay. You want a Bugatti? Good. Ocho, do I need 4 Bugattis? Do I need 10 Rolls Royces? Do I need 5 Ferraris? I'm just saying, how much is enough? Because let me tell you the problem.
It's a striking narrative. The man who once defined the money team era now facing questions about his financial direction. Whether it's a matter of being overextended or simply chasing new opportunities, the outcome appears the same: a rapid push to secure multiple deals, some of which may be difficult to fulfill. This pressure could help explain the shift toward exhibitions. It's far easier to earn a payday from a controlled event than to prepare for a fully competitive fight against a determined opponent like Manny Pacquiao. For Pacquiao, however, this is about more than money. He has made it clear he's not interested in a friendly exhibition. To him, this is unfinished business, dating back to their 2015 clash and the shoulder injury he believes affected his performance. Now, he's seeking a legitimate rematch, aiming to settle the score and potentially hand Mayweather his first official defeat.
Manny, by chance, did you see what Floyd said? I think he's saying that he feels it's an exhibition and not a real fight.
Is that what he's feeling? But he signed a real fight.
So it's for sure.
Yes, the contract that we signed is a real fight.
Real fight, okay. Yeah, because I know he said
I want to fight an exhibition.
No exhibition. It's either real fight or not.
Yeah, it's a real fight. Yeah.
Is Spear still in Las Vegas?
That's the contract that he signed.
Yeah. So it's still happening then.
He has to remember that.
But it's still on? It's still happening?
Oh yeah, we did sign the contract already, so there's no reason
why wouldn't?
Why wouldn't?
Yeah. All right. Look good. You look already in shape. What adjustments do you think you're gonna make for the rematch? Adjustments compared to the first fight.
I have the improve and better strategy compared to the last one.
I know it's something you've been wanting for a very long time. I know you felt that that first fight wasn't, the best of you, right?
Yeah. This time, no excuse.
Pacquiao's firm stance puts Mayweather in a difficult position. If Manny refuses to compromise on the fight being a sanctioned professional bout, and the contracts support that, then Floyd is left with 2 clear options: move forward and risk his legacy, or step away and potentially face serious legal consequences from Pacquiao's side and involved partners. While Pacquiao may be seen as the B-side in terms of promotion, many believe he currently holds the stronger position in both principal and reported contract terms. The situation is also being described as a breakdown in coordination behind the scenes. Some suggest that too many voices within Mayweather's camp may be complicating negotiations. In high-level boxing deals, precision is critical, but according to Pacquiao's side, conflicting advice and internal mismanagement may have contributed to the current dispute.
It's just, yeah, when you have too many chefs in the kitchen and everybody wanting to be the man and everybody wanting to be that person that can give the best advice, I mean, this is what happens.
You think essentially Floyd took some bad advice, and this is kind of what, because it seemed like everything was all online, and then
I would never say took bad advice, because he's not a toddler. So I would never say took bad advice. He didn't get having a professional record of 50-0 and being undefeated by fluke, right? So he did not. And so do I think it's a matter of just, no, I think it's I blame him for it. I'm not blaming anybody else. I mean, it's his own fault. There's nothing wrong in what was done. We came to the table with everything transparent and black and white. His manager and management team went through everything with him, and he knew exactly what he was doing. Where the disconnect happened in between? First of all, I don't know. And second of all, I don't care. That's the best part about it. I genuinely don't care. I got myself, and put this on the record, I got myself out of that situation. I got myself out of that situation years ago, okay? I got dragged back into this shit. I don't need the headache. I'm good.
In boxing, problems often arise when a fighter is told one thing by their team while the contract says something entirely different. If Mayweather was led to believe he could accept a massive deal and still treat the event casually, it could prove to be a costly misunderstanding. In the legal world, a signed professional contract leaves little room for interpretation. It's clear-cut and binding, regardless of public image. Right now, Mayweather stands at a major crossroads. The fight at the Sphere on September 19th may still be on the schedule, but the situation beneath it appears increasingly unstable, with legal pressure building and Netflix closely monitoring its investment. At this point, the stakes have shifted. This is no longer about hype or promotion, but about decisions that could have lasting consequences.
He likes to tend to believe that that's how the world revolves around him, but in reality it does not revolve around Floyd Mayweather or what he states. The event is not canceled. There's no notice of cancellation that was ever sent by Ever Wonder. There's no notice of cancellation that was ever sent by Netflix in any capacity. We, as producers, separate from Manny Pacquiao Promotions and my role there, as a producer of the event, along with others, Ever Wonder, Hidden Empire, everybody would have known that this event would have been canceled days prior to somebody going and saying it's canceled. So there's no substance to what anyone is saying here, that the event is canceled. So that's where we stand. It's a real professional fight.
With that, if Mayweather continues to call it an exhibition, does that put the fight in jeopardy, like legally, or is that just?
He's putting himself in jeopardy. He's not putting the fight in jeopardy. I mean, he's not. How is he putting the fight in jeopardy? I don't say he's putting the fight in jeopardy. He has a contractual obligation. He signed contracts. He took money. He took money on all the contracts, and he took money out on loan against the purse. So he has an obligation, and yes. Can he choose to not show up? Can he choose to want to back out of the contract? Absolutely. It's a piece of paper. I can take a piece of paper and sign it right now, and then I can go like this. Done. And the paper's ripped. But does it mean that I remove myself from liability? No. Right? You got to pick and choose your battles. You're dealing with, I don't think he definitely needs a new team.
If Mayweather doesn't resolve the situation, this could become one of the rare cases where a mega fight is settled in a courtroom instead of the ring. Throughout his career, Floyd has been the A-side, controlling the terms and calling the shots. But for the first time, it appears he may have signed into a situation where that control isn't entirely in his hands. That's all for today's video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. And be sure to share your thoughts in the comments below. Stay tuned. We'll catch you in the next one.